Hello, this is the Landmarks. We thought we'd give you a quick tour of our tiny home. And Mr. Landmarks is standing on the front doorstep looking into our truck camper, Northern Lite
10.2
10.2
EX.
This is our wet bath. And it's called a wet bath because everything is water protected in here because it's the shower, the sink, and the toilet all in one space. It has protection over here for the toilet paper roll. There's a medicine cabinet that opens very easily when we're driving, so we don't put a whole lot in there. It came with the towel rack. We put in some extra hooks. We also use a squeegee to squeegee it because it does get kind of dry water marks on it pretty easily. There's a nice little shelf over here that we put some anti-skid material on the bottom so our soap and shampoo and so forth don't slide all over the place. Toilet, nice little rug in the bottom for our just to soak up any kind of extra wetness down there. And we have a fantastic fan that sucks the moisture right out very easily. And the bathroom door is a sliding door, so it takes up less space. And there's a shower curtain that covers that. The rest of it, though, is fiberglass, and it's nice waterproof. So we like you how we convert our dinette area into Landmarks Junior's bed. We start with releasing the table from its position. There's a handle down here that allows us to compress the table down. There's a shelf, the edge of a shelf to rest it on, like that. We move the back cushions into the middle. We're in a campground tonight, so if you hear lots of screaming, that's the kids outside having a really good time. And this is how, you know, the standard bed comes. And after all three of us slept on this, and Landmarks Jr. thought it was pretty firm and he wasn't getting a good night's sleep. So we got an extra cushion. I believe we got it on Amazon. And it does help make the bed a lot more comfortable. I'll just fold it out. Fits perfectly. And then we have our bed burrito. It's laundry day today, so everything is nice and clean, all the sheets and blankets and everything. So we try to roll up his bedding. This outside here was just a bed cover for our mattress that came with the camper. So we just use that to help protect the cushions below it a little bit extra. Then nice Star Wars bedding. Fold it over. The twin sheet fits perfect on here. And I like a little bit of this extra bedspread to cover. There's a wood, the bracket that holds the table to the wall is right there, and it's wood, and it just kind of protects from hitting that while you're sleeping. And this bed is a lot easier to make than that bed. And there you go. There is Mr. Landmark Jr.'s bed, along with some of his friends. This is our kitchenette, our kitchen. It's a lot bigger than you kind of expect when you look at a camper like this. But we have, one of the things that really sold us on this camper was the refrigerator. Despite the mirrors, which, you know, I know are supposed to help you make it feel larger and so forth, but all it does is collect fingerprints, in my opinion. But I love it because it is a separate freezer and fridge. And as you can tell, we stuff as much as we possibly can. We still shop at Costco a lot. We stuff as much as we possibly can into our refrigerator and fridge. And this, we love it. We love it. This kitchen is really all I ever really needed, even in a big sticks and bricks kitchen. It has a 3-burner stove. This one is like a rapid boil burner, and then 2 regular burners, and then a glass top so you can set hot things on it. We have a very large sink that we added a suction cup sponge holder, and we have our soap. It's usually sitting out when we travel. Everything goes into the sink. A wooden, which is a little odd to me too, a wooden drying towel rack. But you know, whatever, it works. And then we added some hooks so we can get our bananas and some extra fruit off of the countertop, because that's kind of what is limiting about this kitchen, is the countertop space. But you do have a good space on the table too. It does come with a cover for the sink that is this laminate also that you can use as a countertop, but it bounces off when we're driving, so we just stored it. We don't use it. There's plenty of storage up above too. This is some spices and cooking, for baking and cooking and so forth space. And then we have our regular dishes, bowls, plates, cups, that type of thing. This one used to have, and it comes with it, a microwave. And we are rarely hooked up. We are this weekend, as you can maybe hear, there's lots of kids in this campground. But we are rarely hooked up to power, and so we hardly ever use the microwave, so we took it out. And we use that for Junior's school supplies. Here we have silverware, a designated cupboard for coffee, because you know that's highly important. A very large cupboard underneath the sink that we have garbage, salt and pepper, spices, stuff like that. And in the back we keep a little basket with towels and sponges and extra soap and so forth, and kind of a liquor cabinet. This is our hot water. Right now we are using electric because, like I said, we're at a campground, but it does also work off of propane.
If the propane does not light up after 3 tries, the orange light goes on. Also, we found that we don't leave the propane on until the morning of the shower, and the propane heater, the water's already pretty warm already, and the propane just kicks it up a notch for showers. Then we turn it off the rest of the day to save on propane. That works out really well.
Then we have an oven, which a lot of people in some campers don't have and don't want. But not only do we use it for storage, we put our pots and pans and cookie sheets, frying pans in here, but we actually use it quite a bit. We've made pizzas, homemade and store-bought pizzas, bread, multiple things in there, and we really like it. This is another very large drawer that we keep, we use as our junk drawer. I forgot to show you, underneath the refrigerator is also another drawer that is shallow, so we keep some not as important utensils and kitchen equipment in there. Above the dinette are 2 more very large cupboards that I haven't looked in since we got here, but we store a lot of food in there, and no matter what you do, it always moves around. I'll have put like veggie broth here, and it'll shift all over the place when you're driving, but I'm not too worried about it.